Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the others, great millstone. Shalom to the elect. Bashem Rachak Wadash, my name is Jacobo from Plaintables Camp. Now, the Russians know about the chattel slavery. That's probably why they bought the dark-skinned icons out to put America to shame. Because it should be, it's already known by the upper class that the people of the Bible are us. They're melanated people, various shades of brown, light to dark, and they know the original look of the original people, which are the Israelites, children of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and our people scattered throughout the earth. So the Russians brought that out, and I believe in a way to embarrass America, embarrass Babylon America. And they're the same people. They're just the Russians. I mean, they're just a different tribe of Edomites. All right. Now, I found this article. The Middle East crisis has made one thing clear about the U.S. So they vetoed, I believe, the Palestine becoming a UN member. I believe that's what it's about. That's what they vetoed. And in the first paragraph, I found this is what they said. It's the so-called Western values, especially those touted by the United States, have long revealed themselves to be hollow and contradictory. The country's Declaration of Independence from Great Britain famously stated that all men are created equal, while instituting brutal chattel slavery on Africans and committing a horrific genocide against native peoples of Americas. All right, so he's calling us Africans. This is the guy right here, Bradley Blankenship. All right, we are the biblical Israelites. All right, from our various tribes. But the point stands that they know, this is a Russian RT newspaper. They allow this to be published. I don't know what his nationality is. Look like an Edomite. And so they know about the brutal chattel slavery. All right, which we're Shemites that were in Africa, and that's 3 tribes. All right, so they know. It says, additionally, it is clear that the U.S. ironclad support for the Little Hats will not survive into next generation because of the dismal state of public opinion, even just in the United States itself. What Yahweh Shah said in kingdom or nation that's divided against itself shall not stand. I said that's biblical. All right. So what's going to happen? What's the prophecy? Let's go back to Esau being a devil. The word, Psalms 25:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yeah, they said they wanted this. They strongly supported to this 2-state solution. All right, but we don't want the Palestinians to be a part of the UN, because if they're part of UN, then they would have to stop the war. All right, so that's a lie. They don't want a 2-state solution. They want infinity war to lead to the Third World War, which will eventually happen, but on Yahweh Shai's timetable, well, on the Most High's timetable. All right, so we know Esau's a liar. All right, the Russians are liars too. Esau, he's just a better liar. In America, the Edomites in America are better liars than the Russians. All right, they're all liars. Just Esau in America tells bigger lies. All right, so you go to Job, the 20th chapter. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So, meaning when he establishes New World Order, and he gets everybody chipped, and that's in his fullness, when he's about to fill his belly. The power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain upon him while he is eating. All right. So the word here, the wicked, right? Every hand of the wicked. It means the people that are in need. All right. We look up in the Greek, the people that are in need by necessity. All right, we're gonna look up the Hebrew word first. We got amal, and in the Hebrew, we got laborer, sufferer, workman, the sufferer. All right, every hand of the wicked, meaning the ones that are suffering through the different sanctions. All right. These are the nations. All right, including the other Edomites, the Russians, and other different European nations, and the Iran. All right. Everybody that has the capability to destroy Babylon, America, that those weapons are going to be used against America. All right. Different European nations, they got to buy more expensive petroleum products. All right. The Iranians are being cut out of the oil system. They got to take other routes to sell their oil. All right. That's they're part of the here it says wicked, where there is laborer. That is misery. So they got to work harder to get around the different sanctions. All right, so that's the prophecy. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So they're going to remember, even though they're going to agree on the implant microchip, you'll remember all the sins of America that they did. All right, and yet because they agree on that point, they're still going to disagree on all the other points. Right? They're going to agree on the financial system, meaning the implant microchip, but on the whether the little hats belong in the land, they got a right to exist, hold Iran, the different countries, they're not going to agree. Those eastern countries, they're not going to agree. All right, and eventually that land is going to be totally incinerated and burnt with fire, and America's going to be burnt with fire alongside that area over there in the Levant. All right, now you look up in the Greek. Right here is anake, and it means necessity, imposed either by circumstances or by law of duty, or by law. Esau, you just can't write a correct sentence sometimes. All right, necessity imposed either by circumstances or by the law. All right. Distress, calamity, straits, must, needs, necessity. All right. So the laws as different sanctions that are making these nations, making it more difficult for these nations to do business and to make money and to maintain a living. They're going to use their powers, whatever it may be at the time, to eviscerate the Babylon. All right, and Russia's going to be the main power behind those smaller nations. All right, so whether they move different battery systems into the different countries and they launch from there, the Lord Yahushua knows. All right, but it tells you every hand of the wicked. All right, that are suffering and that are in need. Every hand. Let's see. It says Kal Yad. Alright, it means all. Every. Yad means hand. Alright? All the hands are the laborers, those that are in need. Alright? Those that are distressed are going to use whatever power systems they have to totally destroy Babylon, America, and that small state over there. That believe they're really us. All right, and they know. While instituting brutal chattel slavery on Israelites and committing horrific genocide against native peoples. All right. All right, so I hope you got a deeper meaning on the Job 20 and 22. I'm really saying the same thing, just adding some more information to it, what was already broken down. All right, so hope you edified. Shalom.